Prienai, Lithuania. It was only fitting, perhaps, that an intercontinental escapade exhibiting the awesome power of the present-day sports celebrity industrial complex began with a late-night direct message on Twitter. At around 1:30 a.m. on December 6, Erikas Kurvalitis, a 21-year-old basketball journalist in Lithuania, sent an unsolicited question via Twitter to Harrison Gaines, a sports agent in Los Angeles with two semi-famous teenage clients. Would LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball, by any chance, be interested in playing professional basketball in Prina? Kurvalitis had been hired only a few months earlier to do part-time communications work for Prina Birštonas Vytautas, a small club here in the Lithuanian Basketball League. His bosses did not know at first about his Twitter gambit. It was a shot in the dark, anyway. But to Kurvalitis's amazement, Gaines wrote back asking for more information. And less than a week later, the young Americans were signing contracts to begin their professional careers in this unassuming town nearly 6,000 miles from home. It was like a dream, crazy, a miracle, for our club to even have contact with them, Kurvalitis said. But I'm someone who believes anything can be done if you try. People in Lithuania sensed immediately that something big had happened, even if they did not quite know who the boys were. This is a basketball-mad country, and the eyes of the sport had suddenly turned its way. Over the next few days, Lithuanians learned the basic facts. LiAngelo, 19, and LaMelo, 16, are the younger brothers of Lonzo, the star rookie point guard for the Los Angeles Lakers. The boy's father, Lavar, has become famous in his own right over the past year, most recently entering the news cycle for goading the President of the United States into a Twitter feud. It is the talk of the country, said Althea Kali-Murphy, an official at the American Embassy in Vilnius, the Lithuanian capital. The teenagers, for now, may be more fame-adjacent than truly famous, and scouts have doubts about their realistic prospects in the game. But for Vytautas, a financially struggling club looking for ways to raise their profile for sponsors and sell more tickets, that was enough. One of the brothers on Instagram has as many followers as Lithuania does people, said Adomas Kubilius, the director of the club. At the beginning, it seemed almost like a joke, just something for fun. He paused for a second and shrugged. And then it got serious. At 2 a.m. the night the brothers signed the contract, Kubilius was awakened by a phone call from Vilius Vaitkevičius, the team's sports director. Social media was simmering over the news. The whole world knows us, Vaitkevičius said on the phone, peppering the call with expletives. The impending arrival of the Ball brothers, they are scheduled to come to Lithuania on January 4 and could play their first game 5 days later, has sent a jolt through Prina, a small town on the banks of the Neman River with a population of around 9,000 people. One of the handful of restaurants in town, for instance, changed the text of its scrolling lead sign almost as soon as the news was announced.